A to A, that is both 1 to 1 and not to. So permutation means a set from a set A is a function from A to A. That is called permutation, and the function is 1 to 1 as well as onto. Permutation group of a set A is a set of all permutations of A that form a group under function composition. That's a simple one. So, Kupra sir,
Sir.
கொஞ்சம் மியூட் பண்ணிக்கிங்க சார்.
Okay.
Okay. This is a set given set 1, 2, 3, 4. We can define in many manner. Okay. So here I define 1 map onto 2, 2 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1, 4 map onto 4. This is one such type of permutation. That's all. So the set elements are 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to write in the ascending order. Then we know that the functions defined like 1 map onto 2, 2 map onto 3. So I have to write a 2 here, 3 map onto 1. I have to write 1 here. 4 map onto 4. I have to write 4 here. Okay. Similar example, already we seen that. Composition, there are two ways are possible. Okay. Suppose for example, sigma is a one permutation, gamma is another permutation for the set A whose elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to find composition between sigma and gamma. There are two ways are possible. Here I display only right to left way. Okay. So that means first you have to find the image of 1 in gamma. So this is sigma, this is gamma. So first I have to find the image of 1 in gamma. The image is 5. So next I have to find the image of 5 in sigma. Okay. So the image of 5 in sigma is 1. So finally I can write 1 map onto 1. Similarly, the image of 2 in gamma is 4. The image of 4 in sigma is 5. So 2 map onto 5. Similarly, the image of 3 in gamma 1. The image of 1 in gamma 1. So finally, the 3 map onto 1. Okay. Then image of 4 in gamma is 2. So image of 2 in sigma is 4. Finally, 4 map onto 4. Similarly, image of 5 in gamma, that is 3. So similarly, image of 3 in sigma is 3. Finally, 5 map onto 3. So finally, I have 1 map onto 1, 2 map onto 5, 3 map onto 2, then 4 map onto 4 map onto 4, 5 map onto 3. Okay. So this is one way. The another way, first I can find the image of 1 in sigma, then I can find the image of 2 in 4. That is also possible, but the both answer all. So sigma sorry. So if you find the sigma composition gamma in left to right, suppose you want to find the sigma into gamma from right to this is right to left, this is left to right. Both answer are not equal, but the problem is correct. Okay. Suppose suppose you want to find the image of 1 in sigma, that is 2, the image of 2 in sigma 4. So finally 1 map onto 4. But here the 1 is map onto 1. Sir, so both answers are correct or not? You may get one confusion. So both answers are correct or not? Both answers are correct, but suppose you want to find right to left or left to right, both answers not equal. That's all. Both answers are correct, but both are not equal. Okay. Any way you can use it. Suppose right to left, when you see the composition right to left is difficult, you may think so. So in that case you can use left to right. Okay, that is not a problem. So I will apply both cases in different problem. Okay, so you can choose any one of the method. So this is a original procedure. First I have to find the image of 1 in gamma, then the resultant is nothing but 5. So I have to find the image of 5 in sigma. So that is the original way. That is right to left. Anirudh, mute your mic. Anirudh, Anirudh, mute your mic. Hey, someone called to Anirudh to mute your mic. Please inform to Anirudh, mute his mic. Okay. Symmetry group. Actually, permutation group means originally we have n symbols, but symmetric group means we have numbers only 1, 2, 3 up to etc. n. But when you define the permutation group, I wrote 1, 2, 3 n. So example only I wrote originally permutation group means with n symbols. Symmetric group means the set with numbers 1, 2, 3 etc. n. So symmetric group is a particular case of permutation group. So the elements on symmetry group are n factorial. The symmetry group is denoted by Sn. The number of elements in Sn is nothing but n factorial. So Sn is non-abelian when n is greater than or equal to 3. Already we know that. Okay, this is an important one mark question. When Sn is abelian, n greater than or equal to 3. Up to S2, obviously abelian. S3 is non-abelian. S3, S4, S5 all are non-abelian. So we seen this last example, okay, in our last class. That is, suppose S3 denote the set of all one-to-one function from the set 1, 2, 3 to itself. Then S3 is under function composition is a group with 6 elements. Okay. So last class we discussed how do you collect those 6 elements. Last class we did how do you collect those 6 elements. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 means 3. So 3 factorial is 6. So the members of S3 is totally we have 6. So here I write in different way. That is, I choose first epsilon is identity function. So I can choose randomly alpha, then square it, cube it. Whenever you get the identity element, stop the procedure. Similarly, choose another permutation, square it, cube it. If you get the identity element, stop the procedure. Okay. Then just multiply. Suppose here the set contains 3 elements. So at least 3 permutation, 3 different permutation first you have to find. At least 3 different permutation. So first I consider this one, second I consider this one, then square it, I will get some other one, cube it again I will get identity, so stop here. Then I can find the another one, say 1, 2, 3 x another permutation, say it is a beta. So try to find the square. Here the square become identity. So I stop here. So this is 3 permutation. This is from this I can get it. So this 3 is enough for getting the remaining 3. So already I got 1. So the remaining is alpha into beta, that is nothing but alpha beta. Alpha square into beta, that is nothing but alpha square beta. So first permutation is alpha square. The second permutation is beta. So here throughout this problem, the composition map I use right to left. Okay, in this problem, for the composition function I use right to left. So clearly you can observe alpha permutation first, beta permutation second, then it's become alpha beta. Alpha square permutation first, beta permutation is second, then the resultant is alpha square beta. If we choose beta is first, alpha is second, which is not equal to alpha beta, which is beta alpha, definitely beta alpha represent one of the remaining permutations. Is clear? Anyone reply me? So what so see if we have if we choose S3 means the set has 3 elements. That means at least you need different 3 permutation, which using that you can generate remaining 3. So here I choose epsilon first. So you can choose any other permutation, say alpha. Okay, then try to square it, cube it up to you get the identity element. So when you get the identity element, you choose the before step. That is, if we alpha cube is identity, so I have to write up to alpha square. So this is second permutation. So choose another permutation, different permutation, say 3. Okay, this is beta. So you can stop up to this. Then try to find beta square. So this is luckily this beta square is identity. So I have only these three. So using these three, I have to multiply. Other than epsilon, I have three elements. So alpha, beta, alpha square, beta. Hey, Anirudh, mute your mic. Hey, someone called to Anirudh. Inform him. Mute your his mic. Okay. So epsilon, alpha, beta, alpha square. After that, alpha square, beta is nothing but alpha square, beta. Alpha square into alpha beta. What about this? Alpha square into alpha beta is nothing but alpha cube beta. Alpha cube beta. Alpha cube is 1. So 1 into beta again beta. Okay. So please work it yourself. Then only you can get the clear cut idea. Okay. So otherwise, please refer my video of previous class. So note that beta alpha is not equal to alpha beta. So that S3 is non-abelian. So this is second type of problem which is important. So first type of problem already we seen that A star B is equal to A plus B plus AB. Hey, from A section, anyone call to Anirudh? Anshul. From say A section, anyone call to Anirudh? Inform to him. Please mute your mic. Okay, next. This is an first important problem, that is prove that S3 is non-abelian. Okay. This is second type of important 8 mark. Before class, up to before class, I told that, so these are all important problem. That is first type of important problem. This is second type of important problem. Second type of important 8 mark problem. Okay, the first problem is prove that S3 is non-abelian. Okay, just now before I define what are the elements of S3, so you have to list it here epsilon. This is nothing but identity element. You can use it any other word. E, alpha, alpha square, beta, alpha square, beta. These 6 elements are members of S3. Okay, so you have to write. Suppose you want to the 8 mark problem is prove that S3 is non-abelian, means let A equal to 1, 2, 3. Then write the permutation. So collect the all 6 permutation that is denoted by the set S3. My ultimate aim is S3 comma composition form an non-abelian group. Okay. So just I collect all 6 permutations. One thing keep in your mind, alpha beta, which is nothing but alpha square into beta, alpha square beta. Suppose you want to multiply beta into alpha, you have to definitely beta alpha represent one of the remaining. Okay, so but you have to identify yourself. Suppose in your problem just multiply alpha into beta, definitely it's alpha beta. Alpha square beta, definitely alpha square beta. Suppose alpha square into alpha square beta, that is alpha power 4 beta. We know that alpha cube is 1. So finally we have alpha beta. Okay, keep in your mind. So the given set is set of all finite elements, whose elements are 6. So easily I can make a Cayley table. Okay. So write epsilon alpha square beta alpha square beta epsilon alpha square beta alpha square beta. Right. 6 elements. Okay. Then one thing keep in your mind, your alpha cube is identity. Beta square is your identity. So alpha cube means you can replace alpha cube by 1. Okay, for remembering purpose only I said like that. So wherever you get alpha, you think that that is 1. Wherever you get beta square, you will think that it's a 1. Okay, now I can fill it. See, please listen. So identity into anything, that element. So epsilon to epsilon, epsilon, epsilon into alpha, alpha, epsilon into alpha, alpha square, epsilon into beta, beta, epsilon into alpha, beta, epsilon into alpha square, beta. This is easiest way. Identity into any composition, that is nothing but that element. Similarly, this also you see, because here identity into alpha. So definitely you will get that element. A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A. So whether identity into some element becomes that element, some element into identity again that element. Okay, these two rows are over. Okay, what about the remaining? See, alpha into alpha directly can simply normal multiplication, alpha square. Alpha square into alpha cube, alpha cube is 1, that means identity. Alpha into beta, alpha beta. Alpha into alpha beta, alpha square beta, because alpha square beta are members of our set. Alpha into alpha square beta, so alpha into alpha square alpha cube, alpha cube is considered as 1, so 1 into beta, beta. So this step is over. Clear? Similarly, alpha square into alpha cube, that is nothing but my 1 is nothing but identity. That is here identity is epsilon. So alpha square into alpha power 4. Alpha power 4, I can rewrite alpha cube into alpha. Alpha cube is 1, so 1 into alpha. So alpha square into beta, alpha square beta. So alpha square into alpha beta, alpha cube is 1, so simply we have beta. Alpha square into alpha square, alpha power 4, that means alpha into beta, alpha beta. Up to this, there is no problem. But the next row is a very important. Please listen carefully. Beta into epsilon beta, there is no problem. Beta into beta alpha is not a members of our S3. So you have to identify whether beta alpha is represent which one. Easily you can represent. Please listen. What you have to find? Beta into alpha. So my first element is beta. Clear? My second element is alpha. So here I use only right to left. That means first I have to find the image of 1. Then I have to find the image of 2 in beta. Finally, the image of 1 is nothing but 3. So just find it. Which permutation maps 1 to 3? Anyone answer me? So now I want to find beta alpha. Beta is first, alpha is second. That means I have to find the image of 1 in alpha. The image is 2. So I have to find the image of 2 in beta. The answer is 3. Finally, 1 map onto 3. The answer is final answer. I conclude that 1 map onto 3. Okay. So I have to find the remaining 2. Okay. So now just anyone inform me, out of 6 permutation, which one map 1, 2, 3? Anyone reply me? I need there is an interaction with you. Anyone, Sanjay? See, you may think that, sir, you are calling only C section student, because from A and B, no one reply me. When I call your name, no one reply me.
Sir?
Which permutation map 1, 2, 3?
Alpha square and alpha square beta is matching, sir.
Okay,
but,
alpha. Wait. Okay, correct. Alpha square as well as alpha square beta both are matching. So I need one, but the answer is either alpha or alpha square beta. So I have to find one more. So I have to find the another one also. That is, suppose one map onto 3. With the help of this, I cannot identify the unique permutation. So go for 2. So image of 2 in alpha, that is 3. Image of 3 in beta, that is 2. So finally 2 map onto 2. So I can write 2 map onto 2. Now easily you can tell that which represents definitely alpha square. Is it correct? Alpha square ruled out. So finally without finding the image of 3 for beta alpha, we can conclude that beta alpha is nothing but alpha square beta. Okay. So easily I can write it. Beta and alpha is nothing but beta and alpha is nothing but alpha square beta. In similar manner, you can find the remaining. So beta into alpha square. Beta into alpha square. So now what is the beta into alpha square? Okay. So that means here 1 map onto 3, 3 map onto 2, finally 1 map onto 2. 1 map onto means either alpha or alpha beta. So I need one more image. So image of 2 in alpha square it is 1. Image of 1 in beta, that is 1. So finally 2 map onto 1. So definitely it's become a alpha beta. Okay. Did you understand what I said? So now the answer is beta into alpha square is nothing but alpha beta. In similar manner, you can find the remaining. Okay, beta into beta square, it's suppression 1, so definitely it's identity element. So similar way, you have to fill this. See, before 3 rows, no need to find the permutation. Directly I can fill it, because when I find the alpha beta, how do you find alpha into beta in your set S3? Alpha into beta, so you will get alpha beta. Then alpha square into beta, you will get alpha square beta. So forward is, there is no problem. Okay. So alpha into alpha square, the first 3 rows directly you can write it. Then beta alpha is not a member of S3. So you have to find separately. Beta alpha is not a member. Okay. So definitely for this row, you have to work it out. The next 2 rows, no need, because alpha beta, sorry, next 2 row also you have to find, because alpha beta into alpha we don't know. Okay, so we have to find similar way. Alpha beta into alpha, you have to find it. Alpha beta and alpha square, you have to find it. Okay, but when you see that alpha beta into beta, alpha beta into beta, no need to find, because this is alpha into beta square. Okay. So alpha into beta square is become 1. So the answer is alpha. Directly I can write it. Similarly, alpha beta into alpha beta, that is alpha beta whole square, you have to find separately. So for this alpha beta and alpha square beta, you have to find it. So alpha square beta into alpha, you have to find. Alpha square beta into alpha square, you have to find. Then alpha square beta into beta, alpha square beta square become 1. The answer alpha square is correct. That no need to find, directly I can write it. Similarly, alpha beta, you have to multiply. Alpha square beta and alpha square beta, you have to multiply. Okay. So first 3 rows, no need to find the permutations, composition of a permutation, directly I can write. But next 3 rows you have to write it. Okay. So clear, you have to work it out, then only you can get the answer. Otherwise, the easiest way, just remember the 6 permutation. Whatever order you write it, that is alpha square. Just think out an easy. So try to remember in easy manner. You may find some structure from this table. So remember the structure, easily you can fill the table. Okay. No need to show all the things. See. Once you fill the table, at least 2 to 3 examples enough. No need to find all the composition of permutation. That is no need. Only you can show 2 or 3 examples enough. Okay, just write the permutation directly. You can fill the table. Okay, then go for the just show 3 to 4 permutations. Then directly you can prove the group. Okay. So here I show many examples. Just I work it all the things, because no need to you. So because identity alpha, again alpha, the similar remaining things. Similarly, I show that alpha into alpha square into alpha square, epsilon. So remaining, similarly, you can write it similarly. Beta and alpha square beta and alpha square alpha beta. No need to write all these things. Beta and beta, epsilon, and so on. Okay. So refer my notes because I have time. I didn't have the time. So refer yourself. I will directly move on to the proof. So remaining easily you can know that all the entries are in S3. So closed axiom satisfied. Composition always associative. Here you cannot write composition is always commutative. Okay. So always associative composition is always associative. Composition is always associative. Okay. But commutative may or may not. Okay. So clearly you know that epsilon belongs to S3 is identity element. Then so you have to write the inverse. You know how do you find the inverse? Okay, epsilon inverse is epsilon, alpha inverse of alpha square, inverse of alpha square alpha. Then inverse of beta is beta, inverse of alpha beta, inverse of alpha square beta. From the table easily you can identify. Okay, how do you identify your inverse from the table? Easily you can find it. Already inform you. Okay. Suppose I want to find the inverse of alpha, so you have to move horizontally wherever you find the identity element. So go vertically. Definitely there is an element exists, so that is nothing but inverse of that element. Okay. So inverse of alpha is alpha square. Inverse of alpha square is alpha. Inverse of beta is beta. Inverse of alpha beta is alpha beta. Inverse of alpha square beta is alpha square beta. Okay. The proof this. So after this, you have to show that this is non-abelian. That means I can give one example. So which two permutations are not commutative? At least give at least one example you have to give. So clearly alpha beta is which is not equal to beta alpha because beta alpha is represent alpha square beta. So composition is not commutative here. Therefore S3 is non-abelian. Okay, clear? Okay, this is another problem. In group S6, S6 means the set with the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. S6 means the set with element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In S6, they given only two elements, say alpha, beta. You have to determine alpha, beta alpha, alpha cube, beta power 4, alpha inverse, beta inverse, alpha, beta whole inverse, beta alpha whole inverse, and beta inverse into alpha inverse. You have to find all the things. This is also another 8 mark. Okay. See, in this problem, in previous problem, I find the composition from right to left, okay, or back to front. But in this problem, I am going to write. I am going to use another method, that is left to right. So here I am apply the composition left to right. Please listen. Okay. So this is, I want to find alpha beta. That means first I write alpha, next I write beta. Okay. So here what I'm going to do is the another composition, that is left to right. That means I have to find the image of 1 in alpha. Okay. Then the answer is 3. So I have to find the image of 3 in beta. So answer is 6. So 1 map onto 6. So image of 2 in alpha is 1. Image of 1 in beta is 4. So finally the image of 2 is 4. Image of 3 is image of 3 in alpha is 4. Image of 4 in beta is 1. So finally 3 map onto 1. Similarly 4 map onto 6. 6 map onto 5. Finally 4 map onto 5. 5 map onto 2. 2 map onto 2. Finally 5 map onto 2. 3 map onto 6 map onto 5. 5 map onto 3. So 6 map onto 3. So this composition I use left to right method. In previous case I use right to left method. Any one case you can easily you can apply it. That is not a problem. Similar way beta alpha. Beta alpha means first I have to write beta, then I have to write alpha. That means 1 map onto 4, 4 map onto 6, finally 1 map onto 6. 2 map onto 2, 2 map onto 1, finally 2 map onto 1. 3 map onto 6, 6 map onto 5, so finally 3 map onto 5. 4 map onto 1, 1 map onto 3, finally 4 map onto 3. 5 map onto 3, 3 map onto 4, finally 5 map onto 4. 6 map onto 5, 5 map onto 2, finally 6 map onto 2. Okay, you can refer this. Alpha scale. Alpha scale means alpha into alpha. The similar manner easily you can find it. Okay, that is 1 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1. 3 map onto 4. Finally, 1 map onto 4. 2 map onto 1, 1 map onto 3. So finally, 2 map onto 3. 3 map onto 4, 4 map onto 6. Finally, we have 3 map onto 6. Similar way, you can find alpha square. And alpha cube means alpha into alpha. Okay. So first write alpha square, then write alpha. So 1 map onto 4, 4 map onto 6, finally 1 map onto 6. Okay, like that you can find it. So beta square, beta into beta, forward method. That's all. That is left to right. Beta power 4. Similarly, beta square into beta. So refer yourself. Just work it out. This example. What do you mean by alpha inverse? So here always first row is you have to write in the ascending order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this is I have to find alpha inverse. So that just I write alpha. Here I put -1. Okay. Inverse means just always you have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inverse means you have to search the image of one bottom to top. Okay. So image of 1 is 2. Image of 1 is 2. Okay. Image of sorry. Wait. Okay. Image of 1 is 2. Okay. So here I have write 1 to 2. The bottom to top you have to search your image. That is called inverse. Image of 2 is 5. So I have to write 5 here. Image of 3 is 1. So I have to write 1 here. So image of 4 is 3. So I have to write 4 map onto 3. Image of 5 is 6. So I have to write image of 5 is 6. Image of 6 is 4. I have to write the image of 6 is 4. So bottom to top you have to map. That is called inverse. Okay. Similarly, beta inverse. Okay, refer yourself. I will send the PPD in your Google Classroom because all are simpler elementary one only. So first alpha beta inverse means first you have to find the composition between alpha beta. Then after that you have to find the inverse. Okay. One thing I will inform. Please listen carefully. So in this problem, suppose you have to use left to right for composition. So everywhere you have to use left to right. Okay. Suppose in finding alpha beta, I use left to right. The finding beta alpha, I use right to left. That is wrong. Okay. Suppose for example, in your plus two, you already familiar with the echelon form. Suppose the given matrix convert into echelon form. For that, there are two methods are existing or finding the rank of a given matrix. There are two rules are existing. One, either you have to use only row operation or you have to use only column operation. Okay, first time I use the row operation. Say R1 implies R1 minus R2. Then the next simplification you cannot use that. C1 implies C1 minus C2. Okay. So when you find the rank of a given matrix, either you have to use only row operation or only column operation throughout the problem. Similarly here, throughout the problem, when you find the composition, you go for right to left through it or left to right through it. Okay. Inverse there is no problem. In finding inverse there is no problem. Bottom to top there is no problem. But finding the remaining composition throughout the problem, use right to left or left to right. Okay. So similarly beta alpha inverse. Then beta inverse into alpha inverse. So already we found beta inverse. So right here alpha inverse right here. Then rightly you can write it. Okay. Then alpha square beta power 4. So alpha power 6, alpha cube to alpha cube. So please work it out the problem number 2, what I shown now. So because if you work it out all the possibility, the permutation is clear for you. When you work it out, then only you get the clear cut idea. If you work it out, then only you may have some doubt. Then you call me, sir, this is my doubt. Please explain. I will definitely explain. So you can get the clear cut idea about um, composition of two permutations. Okay. So the next problem, most wanted problem in unit 1. The next problem, most wanted problem in unit 1. Problem number 3, problem number 4. 99% they may ask 1 8 mark either problem 3 or problem 4. Okay. This is so only use the 3 attention symbols. Okay. Why I am using 3 attention symbols? This is most wanted problem because this is new. The early case permutation group already you studied in your DM also. But even though here maybe S3 is non-abelian, that is also you studied in DM. But this problem 3 is fully new for you. In algebra number theory, the problem is new for you. So only I told that this is most important problem. Up to up to now, what I teach you all are you learn from DM, discrete mathematics, or in plus 2. Plus 2 you study only group, but DM you study permutation group and so on. Symmetry group also you study, that is S3 is non-abelian, that is also you studied, but the problem 3 is fully new for you, fully new for algebra number theory. So only I say that this is the most wanted problem, problem number 3 and problem number 4. Problem number 3 is nothing but rigid motions of equilateral triangles form an non-abelian group. Similarly, rigid motions of square form a non-abelian group under the composition function, permutation composition. Okay, so square is a little bit bigger one, but triangle is the easiest one. Okay, so both are most wanted problem. 19% they may ask 1 8 mark from these two problems. One is triangle or square. So that the set of all rigid motions of an equilateral triangle with the binary operation of composition is a non-abelian group. Okay, so this is the last year they asked as a 8 mark problem in your university question paper. Show that the set of all rigid motions of an equilateral triangle with binary operation of permutation composition operation is a non-abelian group. So today just I will explain only the rigid motions. So tomorrow we will see it. How do you prove this group? Let G equal to initially you cannot define because initially you cannot define like that. Okay. After explaining the rigid motion, you can write it G is equal to pi naught, pi 1, pi 2, R1, R2, R3. Okay. So this is my equilateral triangle. This is my equilateral triangle. Okay. So that is you can labeling in any manner. That is not a problem. So sir, I have to write 1 here, or I have to write 1 here, or I have to write 1 here. You can write anywhere in your 1. Okay, that is not a problem. I write here. That's all. Okay. So I write 1, 2, 3. I labeling the triangle is this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay. So, what do you mean by rigid motion? Rigid motion means if you apply any motion, you will get the same equilateral triangle. That is called rigid motion. Here, the rigid motion means, suppose, I will explain. So, take a cardboard, okay. So, just cut the equilateral triangle, okay. Cut the equilateral triangle from the cardboard, okay. Then you can apply any motion on the right equilateral triangle, then try to fit again in that space. If it fitted, that motion is called by rigid motion. That is, here two such motions are exist. One rotation, another one is reflection or flip. Okay. So here what I'm going to do is, please listen carefully. This is the most important one. Okay. So I am labeling the irregular triangle. So this is 1, 2, 3. So if you rotate the angle anti-clockwise 60 degree, 120 degree. So initially the equilateral triangle here 1, 2, 3. If you rotate the equilateral triangle anti-clockwise 120 degree, so the one goes here, then 2 goes here, then 3 goes here. So practically just do it yourself, then only you can visualize, then only you can visible. Otherwise, next class I will show some video. Okay. So if you rotate, you can remember easily. If you rotate 120 degree, the labeling you are moving one to the next place. That is one move on to here, three move on to here, then two move on to here. Okay, clear? Okay. Then, so I can write one move on to here, two, three move on to here, two move on to here. So I have to represent this motion by permutation. How do you write it? Just there are three entries, 1, 2, 3. So I write here. Then you have to see right to left. That is, see the observation. This corner 1, here this corner is 3. Okay. Here the corner is 1. Here the corner is 3. So finally I can write 1 map onto 3. So here 2. Okay. Here 1. So finally I can write 2 map onto 1. Here 3. Here 2, I can write 3 map onto 2. So this is my permutation denoted by pi 1 or pi 120 degree. So rotating means I use the notation pi. Okay. So this is my original position 1, 2, 3. Okay. If you rotate 240 degree, that is nothing but you can rotate. This is 120 degree. That is nothing but 240 degree. This is original position. If you rotate 120 degree, you will get this image. Suppose you want to rotate original position with the 240 degree, means that is nothing but you can rotate this 120 degree. If you rotate this 120 degree, 1 goes here, 3 goes here, 2 goes here. That is 1, 3, 2. Okay, now you can easily map it. 1 map onto 2, 2 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1. Now I can represent the rotation. Again 120 degree. This is the original position. Again, if you rotate 120 degree, that is nothing but 240 plus 120, 360. That is nothing but my original position. So rotate it easily. You can visible it. One goes here, 3 goes here, 2 goes to up. Okay. So finally I have 1, 2, 3. This is nothing but my original position. So 1 map onto 1, 2 map onto 2, 3 map onto 3. So this is nothing but pi 30 degree. Pi 360 degree. So this rigid motion represents the identity mapping. So I can denote this is pi naught because 0 degree and 360 degree both are same. So this is 120 degree. This is denoted by pi 1. 240 degree. This is denoted by pi 2. Okay. Did you understand? Did you understand? Okay. Only 1 minute. I will show the another 3 also. Next, flip along a vertex. Okay. So that means you can give any other and that is not a problem. So if suppose I want to flip along 3, okay. So what do you get? Flip means what I say. If you flip along 3, so only the vertex 2 and 1 are interchanging. So here 2, here 1. So I can write it 1 map onto 2, 2 map on 1, 3 map onto 3. Suppose similarly you can flip along the vertex 2. Again, you will get what do you get? 3 and 1 are interchanged. So I can write easily 1 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1 map onto 3, 3 map onto 1, 2 map onto 1. Suppose if you flip the equilateral triangle along the vertex 1, so 2 and 3 are interchanged. So what do you get? I can 1 map onto 1, 2 map onto 3, 3 map onto 2. So only there are these 6 permutations only exist because my triangle has only 3 vertices, 1, 2, 3. So 3 means 3 factorial permutations are exist. Therefore, there are 6 permutation. Using the 6 permutation with composition map, I have to show that the set G with permutation composition is form a non-abelian group. So next class we will see it quickly. Okay. Any doubt? Anyone reply me? Any doubt? So rotate. If you rotate any other angle, definitely it's already told that cut the equilateral triangle from the cardboard. Then if you rotate 60°, then try to fit. It's definitely it not fitted. See, if you rotate 120°, try to fit. Definitely it fitted. It fitted. Okay. So other angles not possible. Only 120°. Then again one more time you can rotate 120°. Definitely it fitted. Then if you rotate 120°, that is nothing but 360. It's something but my original position. If you try to apply another angle, that is not possible. Rigid motion means from the cardboard try to cut the equilateral triangle, then rotate it and try to fit only 120 degree only the angle 120° only the fitted. The other angles not fitted. Okay. Just practically you can try to do it. Otherwise, next class I will show some video. Thank you, students. Now you can leave the class.